Sometimes the distinction we make between the jobs we believe only men can do are nothing but limitations and restrictions we put on the path of women progress. In our society today, there are certain jobs and businesses that are distinctly considered as men's job. Commercial tricycle, otherwise known as a daidaita sahu here in Kano, is one of such businesses. However, a married young woman with 2 children, Mary Samuel, is apparently challenging this trend, breaking the barriers, taking full advantage of the business to better her own life.
The economic is not really friendly to everyone. We are all in the country and we know what we are facing. So when I saw the opportunity, I decided to tell myself that this thing, I can do it. Many works now, many jobs now, you don't get to have the time and the resource you get on this. So I told myself I can do this. That is what motivates me doing this. When we started, I have this routine. If I go to my office, I pick the keke. I go to the Wanda bus stop, to Bata, and I pick from Bata to Java. I took from Bata to Zoo Road. I took to Enkaba too.
It wasn't an easy decision at the beginning, but with the support and encouragement from her husband and loved ones, she said, I can do it.
At the beginning, he's saying, can you really do it? Don't go and start when you be shy. If people see you, say, I cannot do it. But I told him, no, I can do it. And he encouraged me, if I can do it, I should push hard, that he knows one day it will be well.
Sometimes I do pass and see her on the road. I will like, hi, my friend. I feel so happy. Some of my friends will tell me, I saw that your friend. I would like her. We're very proud of her.
Well, all these are coming, but not without some attendant challenges.
Being children in school, you have works to do at home. Sometimes you'll be driving, after you are tired, you come back home and face home. I think that's the challenge we are facing, but I know we'll overcome that.
There is no doubt the income she generates from this business, big or small, will go a long way in meeting up some of her domestic demands.
When we are talking about domestic, and you get to leave everything for your husband, you see things getting difficult. There are things that you want to do. Maybe you want to assist parents. Maybe you want to assist even your husband at home. You see sometimes you don't have anything. You feel bad that you cannot assist. But doing this, I've been able to assist in one way or the other. Even if it's little, you assist, then you see your home is being growing to another level.
Life, number one, is full of challenges because all human beings, we are all determined, and at least to some certain level at this point, and everyone tries to see the situation that the country is shaping into.
To be ambitious in life, one must first understand the life and its dynamic intricacies. And to realize his goals and objectives, he must also have the moral, intellectual, and psychological readiness to confront these intricacies.
Our own definition of you as an individual, myself. Because if you are talking about self, in psychology we say we have what? The real self, the ideal self, and the looking glass self. The real self is what you are in actual sense. It involves your cognitive capabilities and other things. And the ideal self is how the society expects you.
Under overwhelming expectations from either the family, community, religion, culture, or all of these, Nigerian youth sometimes feel obliged to plan his future in a way that conforms to the pressing societal demands.
Personally, I would say, while I was growing up, I was in secondary school, I lost my mom. Already my dad has already passed. So I think life started then. The struggling, there's no help. I wanted to go to university, but I was not able. The only person that I look up to was my elder sister, and she's struggling too. So I feel, why not let me just go into trading first? Later, if I'm able to achieve what I want, then I'll go to university. So life was not easy. I struggled, and I have siblings. So at the end of the day, I feel like, why struggling for me? Why not do it to help my siblings instead? But at the end of the day, I managed. I went to university, came out, and still continue struggling to help my siblings.
However, these expectations in most cases are more delusional than reality.
In my high school, I feel like maybe I'm at the top of the world because, like, for instance, people will actually be referring to you as a prof or something like that. So my journey, especially in my maybe educational career, my journey, that is the academic background, life actually humbled me because I discovered that the way I conceptualize or I construct life, in reality, that's not what life look like, because there is what we call assume reality and experience reality.
Sometimes gender differences in the family tends to retard young females' ambition rather than promoting it.
So when it comes to family issue, when we are discussing, our uncle always feel like you are a woman, your voice does not count. So if they want to do meetings, say if so person is not around, the meeting should not hold. So because you are a woman, your voice does not count. They will not give you the privilege to be able to speak your mind, to address yourself as a woman. Probably maybe you have more ideas, more than even the guys, but because of they hide them so well and give them much importance more than the female, we find ourselves being neglected.
For those who later realize that what they were made to believe as ambition in life is no longer attainable, they quickly re-establish their perspective and have a different outlook on life, and they are successful.
One thing that first changed my perspective is when I travel out. Is then I know the value of the work I have. I was working with Pakistan people, I was working with Bangladesh, with Indians. So it's then I understand my own value, that I have something that I can render in the country.
Sometimes the distinction we make between the jobs we believe only men can do are nothing but limitations and restrictions we put on the path of women progress. In our society today, there are certain jobs and businesses that are distinctly considered as men's job. Commercial tricycle, otherwise known as a Daidaita Sahu here in Kano, is one of such businesses. However, a married young woman with 2 children, Mary Samuel, is apparently challenging this trend, breaking the barriers, taking full advantage of the business to better her own life.
The economic is not really friendly to everyone. We are all in the country and we know what we are facing. So when I saw the opportunity, I decided to tell myself that this thing, I can do it. Many works now, many jobs now, you don't get to have the time and the resource you get on this. So I told myself I can do this. That is what motivates me doing this. When we started, I have this routine. If I go to my office, I pick the keke. I go to the Wonder bus stop, to Bata, and I picked from Bata to Jaba. I took from Bata to Zoo Road. I took to Enkaba too.
It wasn't an easy decision at the beginning, but with the support and encouragement from her husband and loved ones, she said, I can do it.
At the beginning, he's saying, can you really do it? Don't go and start and you'll be shy. If people see you, say, I cannot do it too. But I told him, no, I can do it. And he encouraged me, if I can do it, I should push hard, that he knows one day it will be well.
Sometimes I do pass and see her on the road. I will like, hi, my friend. I feel so happy. Some of my friends will tell me, I saw that your friend. I will like her. We're very proud of her.
Askalamu assalamu alaikum, barkanmu da kasancewa labaran NTA. Ni ne Misbah Hassan, zan karanto su daki-daki. A yayin da shirye-shiryen bikin ranar 'yan sanda ta ƙasa ta shekarar 2026 ke kankama, rundunar 'yan sandan jihar Kano ta sanar da wasu shirye-shirye da ayyuka na haɗin gwiwa da al'umma na tsawon mako guda. Waɗannan ayyuka an tsara su ne domin ƙarfafa amana, danƙon zumunci da kuma tabbatar da haɗin gwiwa da al'umma a matsayin ginshiƙin samar da tsaro mai inganci a faɗin jihar. Elizabeth Zila Lamido ta haɗa mana rahoto.
Shirin da aka sanya wa taken haɗin gwiwar al'umma gina amincewa na nuna sabon ƙudurin rundunar 'yan sanda ta jihar Kano na ƙarfafa haɗin kai da mazauna jihar a matsayin tubalin tabbatar da zaman lafiya da tsaro mai ɗorewa. Bisa umarnin Sufeto Janar na 'yan sanda Olatunji Irulwandisu, ayyukan za su fara ne a ranar Litinin 30 ga Maris na 2026 da aikin tsaftar muhalli a ƙaramar hukumar Fage, sannan a biyo da zaman tattaunawa da al'umma da kuma aikin duba lafiya a Dakata. Shirin zai ci gaba a ranar Talata da tafiyar motsa jiki a manyan hanyoyin Kano tare da wasu ayyukan da suka shafi al'umma da aka tsara su gudana tsawon mako.
'Yan sanda da jama'a abokan hulɗa ne wajen ci gaba, kuma a shirye muke mu yi aiki tare domin magance matsalolin tsaro da inganta rayuwar al'umma a jihar Kano baki daya.
Wannan shiri na jaddada aniyar rundunar 'yan sandar jihar Kano na gina amincewar jama'a ta hanyar hulɗa kai tsaye, haɗin gwiwa da tsarin aikin 'yan sanda da ya fi karkata ga muradun al'umma. Elizabeth Lamido, labaran NTA.
A nan kuma an yi kira ga al'ummar musulmai da su kiyaye kyawawan ɗabi'u da ayyukan alheri da suka aikata a cikin wata mai alfarma na Ramadan. Ustaz Khalil Muhammad ne ya yi wannan tunatarwar a yayin hudubar Juma'a ta yau a masallacin Juma'a na NTA Kano, inda ya bayyana cewa cikar bauta tana bayyana ne ta hanyar ɗorewa akan kyawawan ayyuka. Malam Khalil Muhammad a lokacin da yake karanto Alkur'ani mai girma da hadisan manzon Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallama ya jaddada cewa horon da rai ke samu a watan Ramadan wata dama ce ta sake gyara ɗabi'un mutum wanda ake zaton a ɗore da hakan ko bayan kammala watan azumi. A koyarwar musulunci, ayyukan da Allah ya fi so su ne waɗanda bawa yake aikatawa akai-akai komin kankantar su, wanda hakan ya hada da salloli, sadaka da sauran ayyukan alkhairi ko kauracewa ababen da Allah ya haramta.
Ya zamana duk da yanzu ana bayan watan Ramadan ya ci gaba da wannan ayyuka da yake yi na alkhairi, abin da ya shafi sallah akan lokaci, karatun alkur'ani, tsayuwar dare, kyauta, sadaka, zumunci, tausayin ƙanana da kuma jin kan wanda suke manya.
Ustaz Khalil ya ƙara jaddada cewa yin hakan a sauran watannin shekara na canza rayuwar mumini zuwa wata tafiya ta gina kyawawan halaye a tsawon rayuwarsa.
Ci gaba da aiki na alkhairi shine yake nuna cewa aikin alkhairi wanda kai a baya to ana fata ana kuma sa rai Allah ubangiji madaukakin sarki ya karbi wannan aiki, amma akasin haka yana nuna cewa mutum ya koma ya ci gaba da abin da yake na zunubi da sabo, to aikin sa ba karbabban aiki bane ba.
An kammala hudubar da kiran muminai da su kasance masu juriya yayin jarrabawa da tsananin rayuwa, sannan su sa ran samun sakamakon ayyukansu daga wajen Allah ta hanyoyin da ba su taɓa tsammani ba. Misbah Hassan, labaran NTA. A wani bangare na sakawa kwastomomi, kamfanin Dufil Primer masu samar da nau'i kala-kala na Indomie sun shirya wani gangamin tallata hajar su mai taken Indomie Rapper Redemption, wato dawo da ledar Indomie. Masaudu Aliyu ya rawaito cewa mahalarta da dama sun koma gida da kyaututtuka masu ban sha'awa a Kano da Kaduna.
An ga cinkoso da annashuwa a kasuwar Bata Sabon Gari da ke jihar Kano yayin da jama'a suka taru domin karban kyaututtukansu daga shirin Indomie. Masu nasara da masu kallo sun cika wurin da farin ciki, alamar yadda wannan shiri ke ƙara samun karbuwa a tsakanin al'umma. Ɗaya daga cikin waɗanda suka ci gajiyar shirin, Baka Ali, ya fito ne daga jihar Borno domin karɓar kyautarsa na firiza. Ya bayyana farin cikinsa tare da godewa masu shirya shirin, yana mai cewa wannan damar ta sauya masa rayuwa.
Abin nan firijin da na samu wannan kyautan na katun guda 100 da kwaya 5 haka na samu, na yi godiya sosai.
Da farko da aka ce man za a yi wannan abin duk ɗauka nake wasa ne, ban ɗauka serious ba ne, sai ga shi yau Allah ya ba na ci wannan abin.
Ana gudanar da wannan shiri ne a lokaci guda a jihohin Kano da Kaduna tare da wasu jihohin Arewa maso gabas, kuma ana sa ran za a ci gaba har zuwa watan Afrilu.
Sai Indomie aka gama amfani da ita aka ci, ana yadda ledan shine muka yi designing wannan promo din a dawo mana da leda a duk redemption center din mu. Kana da dama ka samu pakitin Indomie guda 10 a takai.
Yara suna shiga gwangwani, suna shiga har gota ma suna zuwa suna kawo mana leda nan, so in that aspect yana mana amfani sosai kuma yana taimakawa environment aspect also.
Wasu daga cikin mutanen da suka zo kasuwar sun nuna nadama ganin irin abubuwan da ke faruwa, sun nuna cewa da sun shiga shirin da ba za su rasa irin wannan dama ba.
Kwanda idan aka ce za a bada irin wasu kamfanonuwa haka za a ga kyautar kamar karya ce, amma yanzu da naga abin a zahirance sai na ji abin ya burge ni, ma so nake na yi in samu wata kyauta a ciki.
Yayin da shirin ke ci gaba, kamfanin Dufil Primer Foods ya karfafa gwiwar jama'a da su shiga wannan dama, yayin da mazauna yankunan ke fatan hakan zai taimaka wajen ƙara bunkasa harkokin kasuwanci a jihohin da abin ya shafa. Mas'ud Ali, labaran NTA.
Labaran na zuwa muku kai tsaye daga nan tashar NTA, kudan dakace mu.
Step into a world of comfort where relaxation meets luxury and every moment becomes a beautiful memory. At Porto Golf Resort, we don't just offer a stay, we deliver an experience. From weekend getaways to corporate retreats, school excursions, and unforgettable celebrations, we provide the perfect setting, serene environment, top-class hospitality, modern event facilities, and delicious meals. For your bookings and reservations, call us today on 090 60 70 7243 or 01 34 70 05 22 and email at reservation@portogolfresort.com. We are located at Minjibir local government area along Gizawa axis. Porto Golf Resort, it's a different world.
Barkanmu da dawowa, yanzu kuma labarin zai dora. Kwashe shara da tsaftar muhalli na ci gaba da kasancewa wani babban kalubale ga al'umma, wanda hakan galibi ke haifar da barazana ga lafiya da kuma muhalli. A wannan rahoto mai zuwa, wakiliyar mu Aisha Usman Abubakar ta ziyarci wasu sassa na cikin birnin Kano domin jin ra'ayoyin mutane wanda wannan matsala ta shafa.
Mazaunan Kano na korafi kan yadda ake zubar da shara a wajajen da bai kamata ba, inda wasu wurare ke cika da shara, ledoji da kwalabe, har ma shara na yawo a hanyoyin ruwa. a yayin da wasu ke yin bahaya a wuraren da bai kamata ba.
Saboda hanya ta jama'a mutane suna wucewa kuma ga zafi yanzu ya zo ga damuna za ta shigo yanayin cututtuka ana da bukata da ya ƙara kula da gurin.
Gaskiya yana damun jama'a sosai ba ma ni kaɗai ba. Gaskiya wannan gurin gaskiya yana da buƙatar gyara da kuma kulawa dangane da gwamnati.
A wasu wuraren shara na taruwa na kwanaki wanda hakan ke haifar da wari da gurɓata iskan wajen. Wannan yanayi na shafar gidaje da kasuwancin da ke kusa da wajen. Mazaunan garin Kano na roƙon hukumomin da abin ya shafa da su kwashe shara akai-akai domin a samu tsaftataccen gari.
Mu nata ne, mu take mulka, muna roƙonta Allah da Annabi. Mu na gwamnati ne, muna roƙonta Allah da Annabi domin ta duba mu, ta sa dan Allah dan Annabi a daina zuba mana wannan shara. Don wallahi tana cutar da mu.
Ya wannan matsala na shara na damu. Idan da ka zo wancan satin ba za ka iya numfashi ba. Masu lura da al'amura na cewa al'umma ma na da rawar da za su taka ta hanyar tsaftace muhalli da hana zubar da shara a ko'ina bisa ƙa'ida. Aisha Usman Abubakar a labaran NTA.
Yanzu kuma sai labaran wasanni. Ƙungiyar ƙwallon kwando ta mata masu bukata ta musamman ta Najeriya ta kafa tarihi wajen samun shiga gasar Commonwealth ta shekarar 2026. Moses Itoma zai kara da Jermaine Franklin a ranar Asabar 28 ga watan Maris. Kudurin Ireland ta Arewa na zuwa gasar cin kofin duniya ya rushe bayan da Italiya ta doke su da ci 2-0 a wasan neman gurbin shiga gasar. Golf za ta kara da Sablanka a wasan ƙarshe na gasar Miami Open karon farko. Sai kuma hasashen masana ne da za a tashi da shi gobe a nan Kano da wasu daga cikin biranen ƙasar nan in Allah ya yarda. To kafin mu karkare shirin ga shawarar masana. A yayin da ake ci gaba da fuskantar yanayin zafi matsananci da kuma rashin wutar lantarki, masana na bawa al'umma shawara da su riga zama a inuwa tare da shan abubuwa masu ruwa sosai a lokacin da rana ta fi zafi. To duka iyakacin labaran kenan, Allah ya tashe mu lafiya.
To have you join us on the news on NTA Kano. I am Elizabeth Yilalamido. As preparations intensify for the 2026 National Police Day, the Kano State Police Command has rolled out a week-long series of community-focused activities designed to deepen trust, strengthen cooperation, and reinforce community partnership as a cornerstone of effective policing across the state. The report.
and civil society.
The initiative, themed Community Partnership Building Trust, underscores the Kano State Police Command's renewed resolve to strengthen collaboration with residents as a foundation for lasting peace and security. Acting on the directive of the Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Rilwan Disu, activities will begin on Monday, March 30th, 2026, with a sanitation exercise in Fege local government area, followed by community engagement sessions and a medical outreach in Dakata. The program continues on Tuesday with a walkathon across major routes in the Kano metropolis, alongside a series of community-focused activities scheduled to run throughout the week.
We believe that the police and the community are partners in progress, and we are committed to working together to address security challenges and improve the quality of life for all residents of Kano State.
The initiative highlights the Kano State Police Command's commitment to building public trust through active engagement, cooperation, and people-centered policing. And in a significant political development, reports reaching us indicates that the Kano State Deputy Governor, Aminu Abdul Salam Gwarzo, has officially tendered his resignation from office this Friday, ending weeks of mounted pressure. And moving on, Muslims have been admonished to uphold the virtues and good deeds practiced during the holy month of Ramadan. Ustaz Khalil Muhammad gave the reminder during this first Friday's khutbah at NTA Kano Jamaat Mosque, noting that true devotion is reflected in consistency. Ms. Bao Hassan reports.
Quoting from the Holy Quran and the Hadith, Ustaz Khalil Muhammad emphasizes that spiritual discipline of Ramadan serves as a powerful reset button for the soul, which is expected to be consolidated beyond the holy month. In Islamic tradition, the most beloved deeds to Allah are those performed consistently, irrespective of their size or content, which includes prayers, charity, and other actions and inactions that are dear to Almighty Allah. Ustaz Khalil further emphasized that by so doing throughout the year, a believer's life is transformed into a lifelong journey of character building. The sermon was concluded with a call to believers to remain steadfast during trials and tribulations of life and expect their reward from Allah in unexpected ways. Misbah Hassan, NTA News.
As part of efforts to reward customer loyalty, Duffield Primer, producers of the famous household brand Indomie Noodles, has organized a promotional campaign tagged Indomie Wrapper Redemption. Masood Aliyu reports that about 10 participants went home with amazing prizes.
Excitement filled the air at Bata Sabangari Market in Kano as customers who participated in the Indomie promotional campaign gathered to redeem their gifts after submitting empty Indomie wrappers. The vibrant atmosphere reflected the enthusiasm of winners and onlookers alike as the reward initiative continues to gain momentum. Among the beneficiaries is Baka Ali, who traveled thousands of kilometers from Borno State to claim his prize, a refrigerator. Ali's joy knows no bounds as he expressed appreciation to the organizers for what he described as a life-changing opportunity.
Apart from the refrigerator I also won some cartons of Indomie, and I'm very grateful.
And I won a plasma TV. I was very happy. I'm grateful to Indomie. Truly, I'm very, very grateful because I didn't even expect it.
Glad to be called day before yesterday that I won freezer. In fact, I don't expect it to be kind of.
The initiative is taking place simultaneously in Kaduna and Kano alongside some northeastern states, scheduled to run until April.
You can see a lot of customers have the opportunity to win one or two gifts. Yes, so this is what all the promo is all about.
The more wrapper you bring, the more success you become with Indomie, because there are a lot of gift items to be won: iPhone, PS5, bicycle, television, and deep freezer.
Some passers-by, overwhelmed by despite the colorful activities at the venue, could not hide their regret for not participating, admitting they had missed out on a valuable opportunity.
In the past, some companies made empty promises of gifts, but this is real and I wish I participated.
As the campaign continues, Dufil Prima Foods has urged customers to take advantage of the promotion and try their luck, while residents remain optimistic that the initiative will help stimulate economic activities across participating states.
You're watching the news on 98 Kano. Do stay with us for more reports right after this timeout.
I have a lovely family, one big family who are willing to fix me when I'm broken, willing to help me clean my stains, willing to right my wrongs, willing to help me stay. Yes, I wish I have a lovely family, one big family. Scold me when I'm failing, willing to help me win trophies, willing to feel my pains, willing to dry my tears. She don't be fighting, no, not good thing I know. Yes, I know. Oh, are willing to scold me when I'm failing, willing to help me win trophies, willing to feel my pains, willing to dry my tears. True life story.
Step into a world of comfort where relaxation meets luxury and every moment becomes a beautiful memory. At Porto Golf Resort, we don't just offer a stay, we deliver an experience. From weekend getaways to corporate retreats, school excursions, and unforgettable celebrations. We provide the perfect setting, serene environment, top-class hospitality, modern event facilities, and delicious meals. For your bookings and reservations, call us today on 090-60-70-7243 or 01-34-70-0522 and email at reservation@portogolfresort.com. We are located at Minjuru Local Government Area along Gezawa Axis. Porto Golf Resort, it's a different world.
I'm glad to have you back. Refuse disposal and evacuation has remained a major societal problem, which often leads to environmental and health hazards. In the incoming report, correspondent Aisha Usman Abubakar visited some areas within the metropolis to feel the pulse of the affected communities.
There are increasing concerns over poor waste evacuation among residents across the state, which is continuously having a negative impact on their livelihood. This includes heaps of refuse exposed in open spaces, nylons and plastic containers being disposed in waterways, and other environmental concerns pertaining open defecation.
It is road poor people, and now heat has come. Very soon, rainfall will come. There is a need to take care of this place. It disturbs a lot of people, not just me. It needs to be taken care of.
In some locations, the waste is left unattended for days, leading to air pollution, which is detrimental to homes and businesses. Against this backdrop, residents are appealing to authorities concerned to emancipate their plight by consistently evacuating garbage in designated areas, which help in creating a conducive atmosphere and restoring cleanliness.
Of this doggy, like seriously, it's been really hectic for us here. Serious upon, so every day by day, we keep on having these issues. If you perceive the air conditioner, you know it's not okay here. Even last week, if you come here, you will not be able to breathe.
We are pleading with government to make people stop disposing dirt here.
Observers believe The citizenry can also contribute their quota through collective community sanitation efforts and strict supervision against indiscriminate refuse disposal. Aisha Usman Abubakar, NT.
And on our sports bulletin tonight, we'll be looking at the happenings in the world of sports as compiled by our sports correspondent, Ms. Bal Hassan.
Nigeria women's wheelchair basketball team makes history by qualifying for 2026 Commonwealth Games. Moses Itomat faced Jermaine Franklin this Saturday. World Cup dream of Northern Ireland ended with a 2-0 defeat to Italy in their playoff. Golf to face Sablenka in her first Miami Open final.
And next is the weather predictions for tomorrow in Kano and some selected cities across the country. And that wraps up our telecast for tonight. But before we go, here is an expert's advice. With intense heat waves and epileptic power supply, experts are recommending staying indoors and drinking plenty of fluids during peak hours. And do have a pleasant evening and stay safe.